How's it going? Okay, before I start, for those of you that enjoyed that kid Harrison Faulkner's commentary, his news, and when he was on True North News, he has his own channel now, right? You can just probably look it up, search him, Harrison Faulkner. Just like I said, eh? Remember he disappeared from Candace Malcolm's show because too much truth. So there you go. He has his own channel. Okay, so once again, we see an elected official and a federal MP in Canada cross the floor and change teams. And just like when Spartamax did it and left and tried to start his own party, why is there not like an immediate by-election, right? This is not who I voted for. And then, what's this guy's name in Edmonton? Janaroo? Yeah, so he got elected as a conservative. Wow, the one-party conservative. And now he's changed teams. How does that work? No, it does not immediately get it. No, we don't have that in Canada, so he could be there till voting red, elbows up, red, all till we're dead. He'll vote for red until 2029. So apparently the Liberals are I think it's three. I could be wrong. I think it's 3 seats away from having a majority now. And that would not be an elected majority, but they can say, well, we have a majority. We can do what we want now. Woo, woo, woo. Harumph, 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 Polter's Lieber will say. Harumph, I say, harumph. Someone should do something. Think of the children. The Canadian way. Why, I oughta. Guys like me and other ones will come on here and go, well, I never. Why is this allowed? Because it's one party. Once again, how else can you explain this? Why is that like allowed? You just change teams and everyone that voted for you, it's like, oh, well, okay, you got to wait now, till 3 more years. Oh, okay, because we're Canadians, so we'll go, okay, eh? And this is in Edmonton. And we want to separate. We want out of here. We don't want to be part of Canada. Oh. I mean, you elect a guy that does that. I could go on for this forever. Like, you can. Then no one ever talks about the minutia. Like, well, what kind of infrastructure would you have if you were in Alberta? What kind of currency are you going to use? Are the banking institutions going to recognize you? Any kind of financial institutions? They're all going to recognize you now as a sovereign nation? Or you're going to join up with America and now they're going to come up and seal off the borders type of thing? No, talk about that. We just want to leave. Oh, okay. Well, and now you leave and everyone comes there and you're going to deal with that? Like, at least Quebec, when they shoot their mouse off, they always have a referendum. Eh? They've had a couple. Alberta can't even get off the ground. So, I guess the red Tory and this guy won out in the end. And better red than dead, right? So, you got to wonder, was this like, or just all of a sudden, I think he said, well, he was so inspired by Mark Carney's speech in Davos that he saw the light and realized that that's where you, just like that, after being elected as a federal MP. Is that right? Is that right? Oh my gosh. And what we're going to do? Canadians are going to do? Nothing. We're going to do nothing. We're just going to go all the things I said. How many more of them you think are around? Probably lots more than we think. Like, what do I always say? It's the one party. Nothing ever happens that's good. Nothing. Why is that? Well, here, you can't tell me he voted. He would have always voted our way, the so-called conservative way. How many of them are like that? How many of them are like that? What do I always say? Point to some things that when the conservatives have power that they've done, or when they don't have power, what they've blocked. It's just one party shenanigans. They're out of reach from the people here. That shows you right there that there's no representation. We have no representation. It's just bullshit here in Canada. I think when Trudy got first elected, or even before that, they were toying with the idea of when they were first bum rushing the so-called Syrian refugees in here, they were toying with an idea of, letting them join the army and a path to citizenship. And myself, and I think back then it was Derek and a couple others. I said that if they start doing something that didn't get off the ground, but I said the only reason they would do that would be so they would have an army that's basically not from here, has no roots in Canada or ties to Canada whatsoever, and they'll use them to suppress us. They would have had an army like that at the convoy. We would have seen it already. But now there's this $6 billion thing for defense, and they're toying with that again. The path to citizenship, or else there's a big war coming, and going to send those guys off back to their homeland to fight each other. I see. But there you go. So that one crossing the aisles, that's bullshit. If this was a real democracy, as they'd like to say, that wouldn't be allowed. To go. Yeah, okay, you can do that, but there's going to be a by-election, and you can run there as a liberal now. Well, he wouldn't get elected, so right? What a joke. We deserve everything that happens to us, everything we let them do to us here in Canada. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.